Hey, what's up guys, I'm Praetorian and welcome back to Stellaris First Contact. Alright, so let's go ahead and jump on into today's episode. We'll be continuing changing up our species. We won't go through all the potential species we have in our empire probably. You know, if they only got a couple pops, I don't even know if it's worth the time to invest on them. Not when we've already delayed our society research for so long. Maybe we'll come back to them later. But we do still have several species we need to adjust, and so we'll continue to work on those. Now, once we get this current species changed up, the first one we've given new rights to, that's one that we want to move around a bit. We need to move them to other locations, particularly to our research locations. So we'll have to do that once we finish changing them up. So we could upgrade this. I don't think we're gonna. I think we're just gonna leave it as is. We got all the trade hubs. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna make any more changes to that. Especially when we're still trying, what looks like they're at full strength once they build up what they currently have here, which is the 2 battleships is what they need, and then the 5 corvettes. Okay. So yeah, we could further adjust them, I suppose. Let's see where they're at after they get to full strength. Looks like it's gonna be 136. Yeah, we could go ahead and change them up just a little bit. Let's go ahead and add to them then. Let's give them more cruisers. We'll give them 2 more cruisers here, guys. Alright, excellent. So that'll get them up to 144, and I think that's probably good for now. Remember, we want to leave room, you know, space open in there, because there's still other ships to add to them. The Titans, for instance. And Badlands has finished up its construction. I want to see what this is. We'll look at that now, actually. Please tell me. Nope. It must have moved right back down. There it is. It's way down here. Wow, man. We just cannot get this past. It's ridiculous. Yeah, it's very unfortunate. That just means we can't do anything in here, guys. The galactic community is just very limited because of us not being able to get the council passed. Yeah, real shame. But it is what it is. I just don't even want to help pass anything else. I mean, I guess we can vote for these because you might get opinion boost. I don't have any problem with that. And it's already in here now, so yeah, we'll go and vote for it, I suppose. So Badlands finished up its construction over here. We should probably upgrade this so we get more anchorages. Though we will not be at our naval capacity. Could build a 4th fleet, I suppose. Alright, so a couple things happened here. We got a new faction founded and medical side effects. So we've definitely seen this event before. As we might just go with the same option we went with last time to get the society research. And that'll help us as well getting all these done here. Can't get another tradition? Okay, we'll do that here in a minute. Let's first work on the next species, which is going to be these guys, these crystal looking guys, and that's what we're going to call them. I don't like the name Ithil. Something like crystalloid. Now, of course, it would make sense that rather than giving us motes, they give us the crystals. So probably want to get rid of that one. That's completely unnecessary. I suppose they could be good at engineering. I'm fine with that. I don't want them to have either of those two. If they're going to have a negative trade before they have something else. Not sure which one we'll do just yet. But let's first go ahead and get the crystal one. The rare crystals per month. Because you only have one of these. This is crystallization. That makes a lot of sense for us to get for our crystal guys. So let's go ahead and do that. And of course that's going to help them with the monthly organic pop assembly. We still got 6 points. 3 traits remaining. So let's go and see what we want to add to these guys. Wow, so that gives you more minerals. So it's the equivalent of tasty. I want to do some different stuff for them. So we'll look for maybe something that we haven't given to as many pops. Maybe industrious. So rock guys are really good at getting rocks. We do have other rock species though to consider too. So might want to do maybe ingenious, so they're good at getting energy. Makes sense for a crystal guy. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Well, that's interesting. Yeah, they're in ocean. They have an ocean preference, so you can't make them aquatic as well. Yeah, we don't want to do that. Since one of the benefits of lithoids is you can kind of put them anywhere. And so by giving them this here, you're going to make them not so good at other places. Could just make them like really good at getting money. By giving them that thrifty as well. So they're good at both trade and energy. I think that would make sense. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Now we can get one more trait. And we still have 2 points. But I kind of feel like they need a negative. Just cuz. So maybe they don't like moving around too much because of rock guys. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. Yeah, we'll give them that one. We'll have to have a negative here. So we're going to create that template. Give it a day here. And then go ahead and get them changed. All their species in 3 months. Oh yes, we also have the tradition to get. So we have to pick a new one here. So remember, there's only 2 slots left. And out of the 2 that we'll want to get here, I'm thinking probably a prosperity one to help our economy and maybe unyielding. I feel like diplomacy, discovery, harmony, these just don't make sense for our pop type. Same thing with subterfuge and politics, though politics would be really helpful. Pretty helpful for us to get. But again, not really what we focus on. So I think we're going to do the unyielding and the subterfuge. Or excuse me, the unyielding and the prosperity. So let's go and start with the prosperity. Get the mining station output. Let's kind of take a look and show what all this does here. So yeah, I think this would be useful. So we'll get the prosperity. And that's going to help us with the mining stations immediately. So any mining stations are going to get better output. So you see the energy pop up there. Minerals went up higher as well. We just finished up the mega engineering. We get the resource storage capacity, so we can now store more over on all these resources up here. But yeah, we also should start seeing techs for mega structures. As far as what we're going to get next, I think we're going to do the habitat one, guys. So while I said we're not going to build any habitats, the reason why you still need to get this, if you have any habitats, which we do plan to keep the ones we have, is if you want to be able to upgrade them to the next level to make them bigger habitats, then you got to have the text for that. So we're going to get this one just because there wasn't really anything too exciting there. So our starbase over here did finish up its construction. All right, so this is a trade hub. We're still not getting the trade from these locations, so we should go and increase the size of that. And then they have also finished up their construction, which we just upgraded them. Okay, so I feel like you gotta get probably one more defensive building, and then we'll also do, actually, so these are all kind of next to each other. We'll do this one here, and then we'll put the torpedo battery there. And then this one here should be something that would help them defensively. So maybe the ship fire rate. Yeah, I think we'll do the ship fire rate here, guys. Alright, excellent. Alright, so making our use of our alloys here on our star bases. Construction complete. And we just finished up the construction over here. So I think this is another one. We're building up a defensive one. So let's go ahead and, yeah, we're going to go ahead and upgrade that. Make this one a stronger defensive location. And one of our governors did level up, and we finished making those adjustments to the crystalloid species. Alright, so with the next one, this is one here that we've talked about for a while, turning them into warriors. Since they already had the resilient one and the very strong. So they're already pretty decent warriors. And so I think that's what we're going to do. And we'll change up their rights here once we get them adjusted. But I also want to change up their name. Every time I look at this, I think this is Ghost. Ghosts were Henny. And so we're actually going to call them, I'm going to change that up because obviously that's not Ghost, it's Glost or Glost. We're actually going to call them Ghost. And we're going to call them Ghost Monkeys. So these are going to be the Ghost Monkeys. Because why not? And then I'll let them do the adjective here. All right, exits. So as far as what we're gonna do with them, we want them to be adaptive so they can go to multiple locations. I think we'll get rid of the solitary one. We'll keep on negative traits, but maybe make them stupid or something. I don't know. Yeah, I could do that one. I just feel like solitary is not good for a soldier. Yeah, a lot of these aren't really all that good for soldiers. Good to make them fleeting. It won't really affect them. Well, it would if you allow them to be commanders, I suppose. I don't know that we'll actually allow them to be commanders, though. They're just foot soldiers. So yeah, we'll just do the fleeting. So they have a negative trait. They have no use for natural engineer. So we'll get rid of that one. So we'll keep them with these two here. And then because they can do the duelist job, it makes sense to give them traditional so they get the increased unity. Yeah, we'll get them that one. And then we need to increase their habitability, so extremely adaptive would be a good one to get. We got 3 points left and 1 pick left. So basically just 1 trait remaining is all we're going to be able to do here, unless we were to remove the negative, which I don't really want to do. We did that with a couple pops. For the most part, I don't really want to remove. So you could nerve staple them, I suppose. But then they wouldn't be able to do any specialist jobs. Yeah, that would be a negative, obviously. Yeah, so can't do that one. We should have nerve stapled. Damn, I didn't think about that. We should have nerve stapled the goblins. Yeah, we absolutely should have done that. We probably still will. Yeah, I think we're going to do that. We're going to change up the goblins again. I don't care. We'll keep doing it to them. Just continue experimenting on those goblins. I think we'll do the nomadic. Yeah, that makes sense. We'll want to move them around, so making that cheaper would be good. Alright, so let's go ahead and create that template. And then we'll go ahead and change up their rights, because we're going to be keeping them on the slavery, but changing up their slave type to battle thralls. So, same happiness penalty, but they can only work certain jobs. So this is another one that we're going to need to move around, along with the Magi here. So I'm not entirely sure which planets they're on. They're on 13 different planets currently. Okay, so they're all over the place. But basically, we need to kind of dip around and find them. Just see what planets we currently have them on. I don't even know where they're at all. It might be some over here. Yeah, we got some over here. And just move some of these over to research planets. Basically, if they're not on a research planet, they're going to get moved to research planets. So yeah, like take them off the bot factory. And then resettle them onto... We have quite a few tech worlds. It's like Titan would be one of them. But I'm looking for... It's probably going to be over here. Grok Citadel. So let's move a bunch of these over to Grok Citadel. And then we can move pops from over here. Like these guys, for instance. Since you need to like keep control of these locations. Maybe not this one. How many of those do we have? We have several of them. Okay, so let's go ahead and move one of them over here to kind of replace some of these ones that we're taking. And then yeah, we're just going to take all of these. And then we'll move that one pop over to any planets where we're having stability issues. The hub currently has stability issues, so yeah, we'll move them over to the hub. I don't know if we have any jobs for them there. I guess we'll see. So let's move one of them over there. And then also that one prison criminal planet. We've had problems there for a while. So let's move over there. Although you know what? I think the planet we actually had problems was this one. So I'll move one over there as well. So we need to find other locations where those pops are located. There might be some here on the hub. Yep. Oh, this is gas center rather than the hub. Yeah, it looks like they're all over on this side of things. We'll move these over to Orcland. We do have a lot of research happening over there. So yeah, we'll move all these guys over there. And then we'll move like a couple of these. How many do we have? Just take a look. Looks like we just had the 2 there. So we'll leave 1 over here. So we can make pops on Orcland, warrior pops. Warrior armies, I should say. So we need to get more jobs for these guys on Orcland. That's okay, we'll take care of that. But let's go and take a look at other locations. We still have some tech worlds. I guess we could look at the hub and see what they got here. Nope, they don't have any of those. Okay, what about Smog Jungle? What do they got here? Nope, no magi here. There's 13 planets with them, so quite a few choices. Let me just take a look at Skyforge. They do have some here. 2 pops. Okay, so let's go to resettle these, and we're going to put them onto one of our other tech worlds here, Titan. So let's go and employ, just move 2 of these over there. And let me just see if we have, yeah, we don't really have anybody to move over there. I guess we could move an orc, I suppose. Or could even move one of these. We've got several orcs over here. Probably not much enforcer jobs here, though. Yeah, let's just move one of these guys. Yeah, we'll just move one of them over there. Since we've got a lot of these. Just one of these clerks. Alright, so that's Skyforge. Let's take a look at here. This is actually a tech world, so we'll want to leave all those magi over here. There's only 1 anyways. So we'll leave them there. I wonder where the other ones could be located. Might have to take a look at that off camera. Here's one here. There's 2 of them here, so we can resettle those. Yeah, I don't want to spend too much time on this. Let me see if we have any other places we really want to put them. I guess we'll do 1 on Titan. And I want to say, yeah, we got 1 more. We'll put them onto Grok Citadel, since that is our main research location. Kitty Graveyard, I don't think that's actually a research location. It says it is, but I don't think it is. So we're going to move into Grok Citadel. I think that's just what the game set it as, because we don't have much there right now. Because they've been growing really slowly there. So yeah, I might need to...
We have encountered some manner of space.
What we need to do is ensure that they take over these research jobs. So pull them out and then put them back in. They really should be taking that over. You know what? Yeah, I'm not entirely sure why they're not taking that over. Oh, they got to demote. They're demoting to a worker. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. They should just be taking that over. Wish I could just move them into it. Yeah, they really should be taking that job because they're far better at it. So I wouldn't be surprised they're not doing that over here at Grok Citadel either. They might have taken some of the jobs just because you have a lot of those. Yeah. So we can go ahead and make sure that any ones we moved over here, and then just fill it all back in here. Basically, they need more jobs here as well. Yeah, okay. I don't know how many we actually moved. Maybe there was only 2 on this planet. Let me just take a look here. How many we got over here? We got 6. Yeah, they're just not taking those jobs. Okay, that's a shame. That's what they should be doing. Some of this is about demotion here. Let's go ahead and get either city district here or the industrial district. I think we're gonna do the city district. We might get rid of those hollow theaters there. We did finish the construction on this starbase over here. So we're just trying to build them up, strengthen them. So we got 1 torpedo battery, so we'll do another torpedo battery, another gun battery here. And then get 1 more building, but we're not gonna upgrade them any further. Let's do the command center. We did not actually set that up to be applied yet. So it's going to apply it now. It's going to be 3 months. And that'll get us our battle thralls. But yeah, what I'm thinking is, I guess this would be 4 more if you skip to these guys. With only, well, I guess they have 18 pops. I would not want to go this far down. That'd be 5 more pops. Now, it is much quicker to get those ones done. As you can see, we've already finished up the ghost monkeys. So I mean, it doesn't take that long to get these done. But we've been working on doing this for quite some time now. So these are the Praku from up here. They have that continental preference. And I'd like to change them up, because we already got somebody doing the rare crystals. I felt like it fit better for them. So yeah, we're definitely going to change these guys up. Now we can leave them as the Praku though. I'm okay with that name. But I want to get rid of this one here and add a different one. So we'll do the gases for them. So I'm going to create that template real quick. Let me take a look at their species. They're honor-bound warriors. Very highly militarist. Okay, maybe we should change up what we're doing with them and make them another battle thrall group. I think that's exactly what we're doing, because we got them all over our planets too. That might be a lot of battle thralls. I don't know. That one species is not as spread out. The ghost monkeys. There's only 30 of those. We got a lot of battle thrall jobs to be done. See, I could make them battle thralls. Could also just let them work as normal, not be battle thralls, but make them better at combat. That's always an option too, I suppose. Yeah, I suppose that's what we'll do. So let's go ahead. We won't change up their laws. They'll still be to work. What we can do is like make them very strong. Yeah, we'll make them very strong. And that fits for lithoids as well. So have them do that. Still got 6 points, 2 traits left. I suppose we can leave them sedentary. I think that's what we have the other lithoids too. Could also make them solitary. So I'm not going to do industrious because I'm going to do that with the other lithoid. So I'd like to do something else with them. Yeah, I suppose you could do the other warrior trait. The one that makes them better. This one, resilient. Defense army damage. It only affects the defense armies, of course. Yeah, I suppose we could do that. So I'll have that one on there. So we can get one more trait. And that's it, as long as we have that negative one. Which I think we're going to keep. Probably just do the machinist. Yeah, let's just do the machinist, guys. So we'll do that. I was going to create that template, and then we'll get it applied to our pops. 2 months now is how long these are taking. So I mean, it's not too bad. We could probably finish them all up here within the year or whatever. Are we pretty close to having them all finished up? We're actually losing moats now because of those adjustments we made. And yeah, still having trouble here on the different planets with these criminal organizations. And that's largely because nobody's working the enforcer jobs. That's one of the problems with having the slave empires. You just don't have anybody doing those enforcer jobs. But if we had made that one species, I guess we could do that, since they're all over the place. And then we don't have to even worry about moving them. That's what we're going to do. We are going to go ahead and change those guys up then. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that, guys. So we'll do that here in a minute. Let's first do what I came in here to do, which is launch the anti-crime campaign. Yeah, let's go ahead and change their rights up. And we'll have a second species set to do the battle thralls. There we go, beautiful. Oh, you know what? We got them doing it, but we actually want these guys here to do it. There we go. I suppose we can switch them back up, oops, to what they were at, since this species, when we get them, they would not make good battle thralls, though we can't change them because we just recently did it. Okay, that's fine. So that'll cause some problems, of course, but it's fine. So we did finish up with the Praku species. Excellent. Let's go ahead, keep on clicking on the claims there. Let's go and do the next species, which is these guys here that have that Tomb World preference. Yeah, they're pretty helpful to have. So yeah, let's go ahead and change them up. I'm not sure exactly what we're going to do with them. They're the Neborites. I guess we'll keep their name as is. They're currently unruly. Yeah, we're going to get rid of that one. And wasteful. Yeah, I think we'll keep all the ones they currently have and just add some new ones on there. And I think it makes sense to do the radiotrophic because, yeah, I think we're going to do that because that's where these guys live, isn't it? Yeah, they have the tomb world preference. So yeah, it makes sense to give them that one. Let's also make them intelligent, so they'll be better at the science jobs. And then we're gonna give them one negative here as well. You know what? They're kind of gross looking guys. So let's reduce the amount of amenities they produce. Alright, so that's all of our trait picks. And then let's go ahead and apply that template to their whole species. It'll be done in 2 months. And then we got 2 more of those species to do, and the goblins. Got the phase disruptor. The next one we'll get, oh, the arc emitter. We should get that one. Yeah, let's go and get this one. Yeah, nothing else I'm saying that we really want. Megastructure, this is a sentry array. So we do want to get all the megastructures, but this is not the most useful of the megastructures, guys. That's not what we want to work on first. And it would take 70 months to research it. You can only build a certain amount of megastructures at a time. And yeah, it's just, and they're expensive. So it's not the one we want to get. So we'll get this one here. And let's just hope that we'll get a different megastructure available next time. Because yeah, that is just not the best option. So one of our admirals got the unyielding trait. And we have finished with that species. So we got 2 more down here. And the next one is the lithoids here. And I already kind of know what I want to do with these guys. Yeah, we don't need any of these traits. They could keep the traditional. But yeah, we're going to leave them with the motes. So they'll be our mote guys. So basically we have 1 lithoid doing each one of these here. A gas one, a crystal one, and a motes one. So we'll leave them doing the motes, and then they're going to be industrious as well. So producing more minerals. We'll want to give them a negative trait. Maybe the slow learners. Or we could just do what we done with all of our rock guys, make them sedentary. Yeah, we'll do that one. And so we got two options left here. I think we should make them very strong. And then with the last trait, maybe make them good with the alloys and consumer goods. I think that would make sense. Yeah, I think that's the one we're gonna end up doing. Just looking to see other potential options here. Could reduce their housing, I guess. Make them docile. Could nerve stable them, in which case they're only able to do certain jobs, and thus their traditional is pretty much useless. Yeah, let's do that. Let's get rid of that, and then nerve stable them. Although that doesn't entirely make sense. The fact that they're lithoids, I don't know if they have nerves or not. So yeah, I can't do the metallurgists. The same with the, that's why I took that traditional off, since they have been nerve stabled. Can do the specialist job, so therefore, just give them something like this here. So they'll use less consumer goods. There we go. So let's go and create that template. Then we'll get it applied.
Situation log.
There we go. So that's one. This one's going to take 3 months here. Longer than the last one because I think we were using some of that science research that we'd gotten from one of those events that we had with Deltari. And so that's why we were able to knock it out a little bit quicker. We got the habitats. All right, excellent. So we won't be able to upgrade the habitats till we get the next level tech. The Titans is what we probably want to get here, guys. Yeah, that also unlocks the ion cannons. Yeah, we'll get that one. There's a lot of good choices. Engineering, we got, well, a lot of choices open up right now. It's really the physics research that we just don't have any good options. All right, so let's go and do the last one down here. Last one I'm going to do anyway, before the goblins. And that's these guys, because there's actually 18 of these pops. And I think we'll leave them as repugnant, because yeah, they're kind of uglier creatures. I'm sure their mother loves them though. So let's go ahead and change them up. Which one do we want to use here? Because it looks like there's, not that it really matters. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really matter, because we can change these however we want. So I went ahead and shortened their name to just Yaks. It'll be Yaxy for plural. And pretty much changed a lot of the traits they had here. Quite a bit. So this is what they're going to look like. There's going to be some worker pops. In fact, we'll also want to change up their rights. I was going to apply this template first. Get that researching, and then we'll go ahead and set their rights. They'll remain slaves, but they're just going to be chattel slavery, because we currently only have the goblins doing that. Restricted to only be workers. Yeah, just really focusing on being workers. So as you can see here, they've got some good bonuses for that. Alright, so we're finishing them up, and then we're going to change the goblins again, and then we're finally done with the species. It takes a long time doing all these. And we're not moving very fast as far as time progression goes because of it. Alright, so here's another one of these events that happens from the crime problem that we have there. So it's going to reduce stability, unfortunately. So we have 2 locations currently having stability issues. Hoping with all these changes, this will fix it, but we might just need to move some of those battle thrall pops over to those planets. Just take a look at what we have on the planets as well. So we did finish that species. Let me just take a look. If we want to build anything else here. Yeah, that's right. We just upgraded them. I suppose we'll go ahead and add a building as well. We'll do the reduction of the shield hit points. So now we need to do our last species before we're done here, and this is going to be doing the goblins for a 3rd time, continuing to experiment on these guys. So we want to add the nerve stable, but which one to get rid of? Could get rid of the slow learners. Could also do the docile. I feel like they should have both of those. You know what? We might just get rid of the slow learners. Can we do that? Let me just see here. Where is it? Not enough trait points? Oh, okay. We had to have the negative. So we'll have to get rid of one of these then. Yeah, but I want the resources from jobs. So we'll get rid of that one. And then we'll go ahead and get the nerve stapled. And that's going to be everything. So you can't even get... I suppose you could just throw a negative on here. Yeah, I suppose we can go and put that negative back on there. It's not like it's actually impacting them at all. The slow learners. I wish we were playing with my mod. The mod I created, I've got a bunch of new traits. I don't know, like 10 new traits that I created. Just gives you a lot more flexibility when creating your pops. Alright, so we want to change them all over to this one here. Nerve stapled version. There we go. So that one's going to be 6 months. But it's the last one that we've got to do here, guys. So let me just take a look at these planets, see what the hell's going on here. So the problem seems to be that they don't have any amenities. That's the big issue. Okay. So probably because it's this damn duelist job. So what we need to do is either get rid of... Where is it? The hyper entertainment forums? Or move pops over here that can do that job. But I would prefer any pops to move over here that can do that job instead do the enforcer job. So we really need to just get rid of this, basically, and get something else in here. And this is kind of one of the big problems with having a slave empire that is also using the duelist jobs. There's been a huge problem throughout the series because so few slave types can do the duelist jobs. So we'll get into the gene clinics. But I also want to try... See, we can't get rid of one more of these. Yeah, maybe get rid of that one. Oh, I guess we got both of these on here. Yeah, and it is supposed to be a tech world. Don't really need... I mean, it is a lot of unity there. I was going to say we get rid of the administrative park. That'd be an option as well. We're doing pretty good on minerals, so maybe we'll get rid of the mineral purification plant. Get rid of that, and then change it up to this here. Because while this doesn't produce amenities, it does result in some citizen pop happiness, so it would be helpful. So I'm going to get that, and then we can get some more amenities by getting one more city district too. So hopefully that'll help out here on Brothic, but the hub also has some issues. Okay, it's just low stability. Alright, so this is our trade station. Just really low happiness overall. Maybe we just don't have any... We don't have any regular pops here. I think they're all slave pops. That's what the problem is. Okay, well, let's go ahead and get some new buildings. We have pops here that can do... We got one ghost monkey pop anyway. So let's go ahead and have... See how we want to do this. I'm thinking about having them do the precinct houses. Yeah, I guess we'll have to do the precinct house so we don't have the issue here. But that's not really what I wanted here. We need the commercial zones. This is supposed to be a trade place, so we'll also have to do the commercial zones here. And that's all we can really do here. Hopefully that'll fix the situation. We need more people here. So maybe bring a pop from somewhere. Maybe from Grok Citadel. Yeah, maybe we'll move one from over here. Needs to be an orc pop or somebody who's not a slave pop, basically. Yeah, we don't want to move these guys off here, so it should probably be an orc. Like one of these researchers, maybe that'll be filled by the Magi. So you got 3 of them doing the Magi now. Maybe they just needed time to switch over to that. So that'll have them doing that politician job, and that should fix a lot of the issues that we're having here. Since you actually have somebody who's not a slave here. I think that was the big problem. So we should be able to fix both of those problems, but here we go. We got a revolt brewing on Rothic, but it's actually ticking down right now, so I don't think this is going to be a problem. Yeah, I think we should get rid of it, because we just started dealing with the issue. Yep, so it's already gone. All right, excellent. Although I'm surprised that it just popped up like that just to disappear when we hadn't even built anything just yet. All right, so this is the minor administrative sanctions that we're currently working on. Yeah, I just don't think we're ever going to get the Galactic Council done, unfortunately. And Badlands Starbase has finished its construction, and this is where we're building all those anchorages. So we're going to get those going. And with this one, maybe just get something to help the Starbase defend itself. Increase the fire rate, that'll help any ships that are in the area as well. Alright, so the goblin species has been changed up, and now we're finally done changing all of our species. Now, one thing that we have not done yet, I guess we can go and get these constructing if they need it. Yeah, we're doing more trade hubs here. And then we'll want to get the building that will make these trade hubs better, the Off-World Trading Company. And then over here, I think we're probably done. Yeah. I don't think we'll upgrade them to Citadel right now. Though, we do have alloys. But we could start working on a 4th fleet. That'd be another option. We haven't been in war for a while. Our orcs are becoming restless. We've been focusing so much on this. So I wanted to do warfare in this episode. And unfortunately, it took me forever to get those species all changed up. I guess we'll start the next conflict. Yeah, it just took forever to change all the species up. Yeah, one thing I didn't do is I didn't make any of them into like domestic servants. That's one thing I was considering doing. You'd want to design a pop specifically for that. You know what? We did not change these guys up. Could have them be the domestic servants. I wanted somebody that had a little bit... It just looked a little bit more... I don't know, friendly, I guess? Maybe like a bird or something. Like maybe one of the pops that was in the cutie category or something. Suppose you could do these guys. They're survivors, so they can be anywhere. Yeah, this would probably be the perfect fit. Of course, there's not very many of them. So yeah, we could switch them up right now. Yeah, they wouldn't be good at it right now. Yeah, we'll just have to wait, guys. Eventually we'll do that. We also need to make an adjustment to them, because I just skipped right past them. So we need to do them too. But let's not do that. Let's get through some of our society techs. And let's go and get a war started as well. So the next conflict, we just did one against the Rothic Alliance and Praku Central. So I suppose the next conflict against the Botany. Yeah. So we'll want to declare war on them. We need to get our fleets in position though. I haven't done that yet. So we'll keep one over here. And then just use these two. So let's move them both over here. And then we'll declare war. We have claims. So we'll be able to get at least some of their stuff taken over. See how we want to do this. Because we're probably not going to get all of this, obviously. So get this one and this one. Maybe all down here. But yeah, it's going to be, kind of weird situation, but maybe we'll get a bit more in the conflict. Yeah, I'll go take over all this. Just slowly get our neighbors conquered. I don't know if they're a subject to anybody. They might be. They are. Alright, so let's take a look at these guys. These guys are over here, and I want to say we have a connection with them, don't we? Yep. That's right here. If I'm not mistaken. Maybe not. These guys are the same. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I'm mixing these two up. I could have swore these were the birds. Alright, that's not the case. Because yeah, this one here is definitely not the one that connects with them. Yeah, maybe I was mistaken when I was looking at it. Because I was thinking it was those bird peoples. I think I just clicked on the wrong people. So we don't actually have a connection. Though, if they have access to their territory. Yeah. If they have access to their territory, they might be able to come through here and make use of that. So let's still move them over here, since we don't have a starbase to protect that. Well, over here we do have a pretty decent starbase, though it's not that strong because we need more of these platforms. So let's go and build those out, and we'll get some more of these. We'll better get the ion cannons soon. Those are pretty powerful. And I think we're done over here as well. Unless we wanted to fully upgrade it. Yeah, why not? We've got the alloys. So I want to fully upgrade that. So we got one fleet over here. We got both fleets over here. So we are now ready to declare war. So we'll get this started, even though the episode's pretty much over. Unfortunately, I don't have a ton of time. And I think we will do this one here, despite the increased threat. Because I believe this one also, it has the increased chance to get relics. So maybe they have a relic we could get. So let's go and declare war on them. And of course they'll have the assistance of their overlord. Which, let me just take a look what kind this is. So they're a bulwark. So they're focused on military prowess. So they're actually getting a bunch of bonuses. That's interesting. So yeah, we're at war with them as well. Of course, they're pathetic, so not really concerning. Now, they did build a starbase here. 7.4 thousand. So we'll have to fight that. And they're preparing for future war with us. The Rothic Alliance and the Confederation of Praku Central. So we'll easily wipe this out with our overpowering fleet here. And that's something else. Yeah, I didn't lose any ships here. Let's go ahead and just keep on pushing forward over to the next location. It looks like we improved this starbase. We upgraded the defense platforms. I see. We're going to upgrade this one. Yeah, we'll upgrade that one since it's on our borders. Yeah, it is unfortunate that the war here is at the end of the episode. We really only have a couple minutes left. So we need to get our army over here as well. That's right, I was going to build new troops. I was waiting to do this. I need to select the planet here. Since we now have the Ghost Monkey Warriors, which should be better than our orcs. Yeah, you can see they're going to do more damage to both morale and their health. The health is the same though, as is the morale. But yeah, they do more damage. So we're gonna go ahead and build a big ol' army of these. I don't know how many. A bunch. What we currently got? 17. Maybe like 25 of them. There we go, beautiful. Alright, so we'll get them building. We still have a little bit of an army over here, so we're gonna get these guys merged. And we're gonna be generals, so let's go and recruit one. Maybe the charismatic guy? Get him appointed, and then we can move these into place. Since we have two fleets, we can now split them up. Let me see what their fleet looks like. Not very powerful, but big enough that it could cause one of our fleets a problem if they were alone. We're at 60-something thousand. Let me see. These are at 1424. We'd still have double the strength. You'd lose some ships, but yeah, we'll be fine splitting these up. I don't think that's that much of an issue, guys. So let's have the stronger of the two go this way, while the other one comes up over here. Just kind of split them up and go to both the different locations here. And then we'll start pushing down this way. So yeah, this is going to be the first battle here. They'll also have the starbase though, but it looks like they don't have the entire fleet here. We're going to take losses. That's to be expected. So let's go ahead and have them go. So we can attack them next since there's a small fleet there. And then there's the starbase as well. And our Chiefess Gumi has leveled up. So it looks like we've won the battle here. There is debris, though nothing really exciting to research there. But you still get the regular research. So we destroyed a large part of their fleet, but not the entirety of it. They still have some ships remaining. There's also still some more ships here. But yeah, let's go ahead and get the science ship coming over here to research this. And make sure that she's cloaked. Alright, so should get this guy destroyed here. You know what? I don't think we're actually fighting them, so let's go ahead and fix that. And then also we need to reinforce them. And we did defeat those 3 corvettes. Let's go and move over to the next location. So their star bases are about 7,000, 8,000 strength, somewhere around there. But unfortunately, that is going to have to be the end of today's episode, guys. Go and take a look. That battle there, and then let's just move over to the next location now. That's their capital as well. So go ahead and move over to that. And then one of our star bases here has finished up construction. Okay, so that's the one that has the wormhole, so we need to upgrade that one. Alright. So we got all of our species done finally. Took a while. I mean, I guess there's still a couple left that we want to make adjustments to. We'll have to do that later, though. We're going to focus on getting through this naval capacity, because we're going to build up a 4th fleet. And so yeah, we'll need more naval capacity for that. And then also when we get our Titans, we want to add those to our fleets. Now you are limited with how many of these you can get. So probably only want 1 in each fleet. You could do like 2 in a fleet or whatever if you wanted to make one really powerful task force or whatever. Or we could do like 1 in each of these. That'd be an option as well. And this will increase the fleet command limit. I don't remember how much the Titans cost though. So we might have to remove some ships if that's not enough. We'll have a space of 18 in these ones and 16 in this one here. So I don't recall how much the Titans cost. But if we don't have enough, we can just move the ships to that 4th fleet that we're going to be creating. We got our transport ship on the way. Looks like they should be here soon. We can go and take a look and see if we can land on there now. I want to get that set up. What are you guys, assisting research or something? 228 and 114. So pretty easy battles to get done here. So let's go ahead and land our armies there first on the easier one. Yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy today's episode. If you did, make sure you leave a like on the video, subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. Do hope to see you on the next one. And thanks for watching.